well, leasing's not right for me. I think leasing's right for everyone. You just have to understand it. Hey, just want to talk to you a little bit about the different ways to purchase a vehicle. A lot of people go the traditional route in purchasing vehicles as far as through either financing or writing a check for the vehicle. The one way that we talk about a least amount in the car business is leasing. A lot of people have misconceptions about leasing, mileage concerns, never owning anything, having endless payments to the bank. But a lot of those things you can take care of up front with a lease. Typically, a lot of the reasons people go to the leasing is because you have a lower monthly payment. You have a lower investment in the beginning. Typically, you're not putting as much money down, thinking, I've got to put $10,000 down to get a payment that works on the vehicle that I want. You can maybe get away with sometimes $0 to $2,000 to $3,000, get you to a point where you're having a payment that fits a little bit better into your budget. It also allows you to have the latest technology. So in 3 years, as technology evolves every year, you have the latest and the greatest. With that, you're not getting the bottom of the barrel car. You're getting something with a little bit of technology, something that suits your needs without having that big payment. But a couple things that I like to share with people when they get in these situations is the fact that the mileage should not be a concern. Most of the manufacturers nowadays will allow you to build that lease with up to almost 100,000 miles on them. So when you go into the dealership, you can visit with them and they can tailor that lease to your needs. So if you're driving 20,000 miles a year or 25,000 miles a year, we can actually build a lease with those miles built in up front. So you don't have any fears of at the end of the lease owing a big amount of money. You've got everything kind of built into that. With the fact that people say, hey, we're never going to own anything. One of the things with not owning anything is traditionally, unless you write a check for a car, you're taking, 5 or 6, or sometimes even in situations, a 7-year loan on a vehicle. With a finance contract, a lot of times 3 years down the road, you haven't paid the car down far enough to even have equity in it. So you're still upside down in it. You either have to keep that vehicle and continue to pay it to get to an equity position or trade it in. And then you're rolling that inequity into the next vehicle that you purchase. With a lease, at the end of 3 years, if the vehicle is worth a lot less than what you owe on the vehicle, you turn the lease in. You don't have any depreciation concerns. So if the car loses a ton of value in the first year and you're purchasing it, and next thing you know, you look at your balance and what the books are saying that car's worth, and you think, oh my gosh, I'm way upside down. With the lease at the end of 3 years, you give the keys back to the manufacturer and you look to lease another vehicle if that worked for you. And if that doesn't work for you, you can always purchase the next vehicle. A couple other nice things about it is obviously maintenance cost on a lease is very minimal. Most of the things that you're going to find that need to be done are going to just be your oil changes and tire rotations. You're not going to hit any of your major milestones in the traditional lease, at your 50,000 mile point that you're going to need to have the higher cost maintenance items done. You have lower repair costs with a lease because it's always going to be covered under manufacturer's warranty. So if something goes wrong with the car, you're not like, I've got to come up with a bigger bill to figure out how I'm going to pay for that. You take it in and they're going to fix it. One of the other big things that I like to talk about with leasing is sales tax. So with a purchase, if you were to purchase a vehicle for $40,000, you'd have somewhere around $3,700, $3,800 worth of sales tax that you'd be paying to the state. Sales tax on a lease is built into the monthly payment as a use tax. So when you go to the DMV, you're not paying the big down payment. You've got that peace of mind that heck, you don't have to go into the DMV and wait in line and then all of a sudden write a big check that surprises you. Leasing, that's all built right in. The only thing you're responsible for in a lease is just paying your annual property tax to the state. So as far as the leasing goes, most people find that to be a good option. It keeps you kind of with your budget in mind. I personally do it myself and have never had any real big issues with it. Hopefully we pointed out some different things here that will help you understand leasing. Something I would definitely encourage people to look forward and look into.